How to install VirtualBox on an X86 based version of Windows 10. If some of you guys are still using the 32-bit version of Windows 10 but want to install VirtualBox and virtual machines, I'm going to show you how to do that. So first, open any internet browser, whichever one you want. Doesn't really matter. In this case, I'm just going to use Firefox. I don't want to make it yourself at home. It always gives me this stupid prompt for you one because I don't know why it always gives me this stupid prompt. Okay, now the last version supported on X86 is version 5.2, which logged in support a long time ago, but it's still pretty good for our examples. So type in VirtualBox 5.2. And now we're going to click on Download Old Builds, Oracle VM VirtualBox. They host archives of their older builds on their websites. I think you can even download VirtualBox 1.0 if you want, but for this video, we're going to be using the latest version supported for Windows, X86 based versions of Windows, including if you're using Windows 7 X86, and if you're using Windows 8 32-bit, this method will work. This tutorial, I'm sorry. Okay, it should install pretty quickly, but I really don't. It should download pretty quickly, that's what I have to say. Okay, now we can close our browser, open up Windows Explorer, File Explorer, whatever I call it. And as you can see, my interface looks nothing like the default one. That's just me. For you, it would look totally normal. I'm using a program called Classic Shell or Open Shell. I forgot. Yeah, I'm using Classic Shell. Yeah, Open Shell is basically the newer version of Classic Shell. Let's just wait for this to load. This desktop folder is empty. Let's just keep refreshing Explorer a bit, since I think we do have to refresh it sometimes. I'm doing this in a virtual machine. I'm not using Windows X86. That would be funny if I'm not really. I'm using Linux, Ubuntu Linux. And make sure to look forward to the tutorial on how to make Ubuntu Linux how you want it to look. So make sure to look forward to that. So we have opened up into the Oracle VM VirtualBox 5.2.24 setup. And now I'm just going to click on back. So it says welcome to setup. Click on next. VirtualBox application, VirtualBox USB support, VirtualBox. And now click on next again. Create a start menu entry. Create a shortcut on desktop. Create a shortcut. We don't need these two. We just need the first two. And then click on next. Warning, network interface is on, and it's going to install its network interface. Let's just wait for that to complete. In the meantime, it's going to give us a user account control prompt. And it's just copying new files. Let's just wait for that to complete. And would you like to install this device software? Install. As you can see, the shortcut on the desktop is created. And the program is being installed. All the files are being copied to their location in Program Files X86. Or because we're using because we're using an X86 version of Windows, that's just called Program Files. There's no Program Files X86. Okay, now we can click on Finish and run VirtualBox after installation. In the meantime, we can close out Windows Explorer. And there we go. If you want it, you can always put it as bar. As you can see, the interface it's old. It's an older version of VirtualBox, but still, we have installed Oracle VM VirtualBox on an X86 based version of Windows 10. And this tutorial would also work if you're using an X86 version of Windows 8, 8.1, 7. But only not work on Vista and XP. You can't even launch VirtualBox.org on those. And this version is not supported for them. So with all that said, bye!